Hi yogins, welcome to another play along practice. This is Amanda Shepherd. I'm excited to do some asana with you today. Please check the description to see where we go, and practices tend to be about a level 2-3. Strap a blanket and a couple blocks should suit you fine, and let's get started. Okay, I'm going to start in spinal extension with blocks, so a little bit of a back bend. One block is going to go right underneath the shoulder blades. I have mine on medium. That's good for most people. Sometimes people like lower or higher. And then the second block is one higher, so it's on the tallest, and that's going to go behind my head. If you do these practices, it's not the first time you've seen this. And I'm going to allow my feet to open up into Supta Baddha Konasana, legs, soles of the feet together, and knees out to the side. If you need a support system here, you can use the blanket, right? You can open it up and roll it up like a cannoli. And then place it around your ankles with the outsides coming in. All right. And that will support your legs. If you know your hip flexors are pretty open, you don't need that. You just reach it out to the side. Nice deep inhale, exhale through the mouth. Allow the tailbone to lengthen. Let yourself slow down. Right. Get nice and intimate with that breath. Notice where in the body it might get stuck. Also notice where you're feeling a little bit more available today. Right? I like to smooth the breath out at the beginning of practice. And once I feel like I have it even, I'm going to let myself tap into those more subtle energies. When the breath is smooth, it's easier to kind of feel where other things might be fluctuating, like your thought process or your emotional space, right? And as you're there, send nurturing kindness to any of those distractions. And take a note of where you might need a little more kindness for yourself. And with my next inhale, I'm just going to take the right arm and I'm going to fold it back. Just pat myself on the back. And then I'm going to take my left hand. I'm literally going to turn that tricep in towards my face. And I might even see if I can grab the elbow. And then I'm going to take my left arm, pat myself on the back, and take my right hand and reach it around. And if I need to adjust the block, I might do that. Make some resistance and soften. Notice a difference in the sides. And I want to keep my chin lifted here. Then as I exhale, I'm going to take this block out. If you're feeling open enough, you can let your head come down. If you have a bun, maybe move it. Palms together. See what it feels like to grab the block maybe, and let the weight of the block really hold it with your palms, like on either side. Keep wrapping your triceps towards the sky to get that external rotation. Allow the shoulder blades to lift, draw your low ribs in, and let the weight of the block draw it down. Right, just let your neck be comfortable. Go ahead, reach that block to sky. I'm gonna lift the chest up. Come on up to seated. Take the blocks and place them away. And then I'm just going to take Balabakasana. So the soles of the feet are together. Knees are out to the side, right? Familiar pose. You can grab the outside of your legs or the outside of your feet. Open your feet like a book and just hinge on forward. Try to keep some spinal extension here, so no rounding the back. Lengthen. When instead of worrying about getting the knees down, try reaching them out to the side. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, crown of the head forward and up, and I'm going to take Omega pose, reaching my feet a little bit longer, lifting the hips, wiggling around, finding my sits bones. Drawing the hip points in as I lift up and hinge forward. Again, you're looking for spinal extension, not so much rounding down as it is lengthening forward, and eventually you might need to round a little bit. Good, inhaling here, coming on up. I'm going to keep the right leg opening out to the side. And just reach that left leg behind me, and then I'm going to let my belly button come over the right knee. Just going to do a little bit of hip strength. So my left sits bones is lifting, right? And you can keep your fingers on the floor if you like. Maybe take your hands to your heart center and lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then as I exhale, I'm going to find a fire log, double pigeon. Left arm under the right for Yoganidrasana arms here, adding them. You can also do Sukhasana and then come on down. Feet are flexed. I'm going to reach that right arm out and come up to kind of an open twist and twist a little more. And then as I exhale, bring that tricep into, left tricep into the left foot. Breathing here. Come on back through center. And I'm just going to rock the baby, sitting up tall. You can forklift, any hand variation. You can reach the leg out to the side. I'm going to open that leg out to the side. Let her see with my hand connected to my calf, and just reach that leg overhead. And maybe Parivrtta, surya, yantrasana since we're here. And then as I exhale, let's see if I can reach that leg backwards, right? Trying to get it all the way out to the side, and maybe think of the idea of bringing it towards my ear and even behind. And then as I exhale, I'm going to let that leg come down, still keeping the external rotation. And fold the right leg back, belly button over the knee. Breathing here. Palms together, hands down, it's all good. I'm going to lift. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten the leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it around. 4. Double pigeon. Ankle over the knee and knee over the ankle. All these little hair balms from the dog. I'm going to reach the right arm underneath the left. I feel like I mopped the other day. You want to feel this outside your right hip. Forearm stays down. I'm going to reach that left arm to sky. Come on up, nice open twist. And then as I exhale, I'm going to close it up. Bringing that tricep into the arc of the foot. Trying to reach the sternum towards the top of the mat. Good, breathing here, come on out, and I'm just going to swoop up that leg. Keep the right knee reaching out to the side. Any arm variation you like. So I'm trying to get the leg more parallel. So if the knee is in towards the armpit, try and reach it away. And then bring that leg back. Connect my letter C to my calf. And bring it behind me. Parivrtta, surya, yantrasana. Looking over the left arm. And as I exhale, I'm going to reclose it. Just try to keep that leg reaching out to the side, maybe towards your ear. Good, nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to find a toe lock. Index, middle finger together. Bringing the leg forward, grabbing toe lock on the other leg. Hinging down, and then I'm going to twist. So I'm going to lift the right leg, plug that leg bone into the socket, and bring it towards my ear. Archer's pose. Oh my gosh, I just got back from the beach and I have tar all over my foot. I just took a shower too. Yuck. Breathing here, I'm going to bring that back down and take it to the other side. One of the dangers when you live in a town that has oil as an industry. Lift up, plug the leg bone into the socket, and reach it back. This is my harder side. Archer pose, bring it back down. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. Across the ankles, and just come on back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Breathing here. Right, reach that right leg back, open the hip, couple hip circles. Look over under your left arm so you can see your toes. And then just gonna reach that right arm up and over. And maybe tap the floor. And then with the arm lifted, draw that right knee to your chest and step it up where your thumb would be. Simple twist. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to bring the hand down and heel toe that right foot over towards the left, setting up for pigeon prep. Rolling that left inner knee to sky, sitting up nice and tall. Exhale, come on down, inhale, lift. And then come on forward. across, bringing the shoulder into the arc of the foot and lean back. Unwind. Just draw back to Urdhva Hanumanasana. Hands underneath the shoulder, and then I'm just going to bring the foot down. Take the hands to the thigh, breathe into the back of the body, and feel that strength and stretch here, getting that PNF. Pushing that left arm up and around, right arm forward, like a nice open twist. I'm gonna take a nice deep inhale here. And as I exhale, just gonna reach back, maybe pat myself on the back. Plant the palms, tuck the toes, nice and quiet through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches back, open the hip. Look over under your right arm, see if you can see the toes. Maybe extend the leg. I'm gonna reach the left arm to sky and maybe touch the fingers overhead. Reach it back up, and as I exhale, stepping that left foot up for a simple twist. Nice deep inhale here. Let the hand come down and heel toe that left foot over to the right for a pigeon prep. Drawing back, exhale, come on down, inhale, lift. Exhale, inhale, lift. Come on down. And then reach that shoulder across. Tuck your hand and lean. Exhale, come on back. Draw back, Urdhva Hanumanasana. Plant that foot to the floor. Take your hands to your thigh and breathe into the back of the body. I want to keep the hip point off the thighs. I sink it down. And reach that right arm forward, up and around, left arm forward, and then just open it up. Maybe pat yourself on the back. Plant your palms. I'm going to tuck those right toes. Push into the floor to protract, quiet as a mouse through your vinyasa. Exhale, Urdhva Visvamitra, downward facing dog, breathing nice and easy. Finding those spinal rolls. So that little bit of yuck on my foot from the beach, which I didn't catch in the shower, is kind of a distraction for me right now. But I'm not going to have time to film if I take care of it right now. So I'm going to send some loving kindness there and just move through practice. You roll over the toes, bring the shins down, and crawl yourself forward. Puppy pose. Wrap your triceps down. Maybe chest and chin to the floor. Then I'm going to root down through my shins and come on up. I'm going to pat myself in the back with the right hand and reach around with the left. Reach that left arm out to the side and behind. for Gomukhasana arms. Keep the hips right underneath the knees, opening up. Breathing here. Let the right arm come down and keep using that left hand to square the chest. Nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to hinge up and I'm going to take the foot with me and just draw the quadricep in, heel in towards my outer hip. And maybe see if I can scooch my elbow in there. And then bring it back down. Lifting the hips up and back, moving through a vinyasa if you want one. Exhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Finding those spinal rolls. Coming on down to your shins and gliding out, puppy pose. Keep those hips in line. Maybe a different arm variation, maybe coming on to Astabandha on your fingertips. And then root down through the feet to lift on up. Gomukhasana arms at the left, elbow reaching towards the sky. Fighting the clasp, and then keeping those hips right over the shoulders as you invite that back bend. Breathing here. Let your left arm go. Maybe your heel's right there. Use your right hand to keep the chest square. Nice deep inhale here as you roll up. See if you can take your foot with you. Right, bring the heel towards the outer hip. And maybe allow yourself to invite the foot into the elbow. Gently release. Coming on down. Breathing here, moving through. Let's roll over the toes, bring the shins down, glide on out. Reach it out, and this time as I come on up, I'm going to reach that left arm on the floor and reach the right leg back. I might grab a strap. I'm going to bend the right knee. I'm going to turn the toes out and take the strap around the right foot. Then bring the other side of the strap into my right hand. I'm going to reach that elbow up towards my ear and see if I can reach the sternum away from the pubic bone. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. I'm going to step that right foot up and open up to pigeon prep again. Heel toeing that right ankle towards the left wrist, or maybe keeping it more than parallel. All right, or less, whatever you need. Breathing here. Nice deep inhale here as I exhale. I'm going to come on down. Really let that hip open, nice and gentle. To my forearms, I'm going to let the heel move in towards my groin a little bit. I'm going to come onto my left toes and lift that leg, reaching the heel back. As I exhale, I'm going to bring that knee down and just reach the heel towards the sky. And let the left ribs move towards the right a little bit. And I want to engage that leg. Breathing here. Reach the leg long again, and I'm going to come on up. I'm going to use a strap. I'm going to bend the knee. I want to turn my toes out to the side, and if you can reach underneath I'm going to go underneath the big toe side and bring the heel in. If that's not available, like it's not to me, I'm going to use this strap. I'm going to open my hand like I'm holding a tray, and then I'm just going to let that left elbow reach towards the sky. Kapotasana, overhead grip. Breathing here. Gently release. And you're going to reach the right leg to sky. Do whatever you want with that hip. Go over under your left arms, maybe Hanumanasana. As they exhale, I'm going to take it back around. And find those spinal rolls. Walk it out to puppy pose. Couple more breaths. And come on back in. Oh, come on back and stay on your right shin, and I'm just going to lift the left leg. I'm going to bend the knee. I'm going to try to turn the toes up towards the sky. If you can, grab underneath the foot. If you need a strap, use a strap. And I'm going to bend the left elbow and then reach that arm. Ooh. Don't look at yourself on camera. And then reach that arm towards the side of your face. Breathing here, nice deep inhale here. Gently going to release as I step that foot up. And heel toe, that left heel in towards the right wrist. Rolling that right inner thigh to sky. Breathing here, come on up. Exhale, roll down, inhale, lift. And then come on forward. Try to have your spine in such a situation where you could like set the table on it, right? So I'm reaching that left hip back. I really want to feel that stretch there. Walk it in. I'll let my heel come in a little closer towards my hip point. Come on up to my fingertips. I'm going to tuck those right toes and reach the heel back. And then come on so that I'm on the quadricep, and I'm just going to bend the knee. If you can lift the leg off the floor, fantastic. If not, you're still strengthening the hamstring. You can feel it working. And then reach it away. And I'm going to grab the strap into my right hand. I'm going to lift the right knee, turn the toes out, and whatever grip that you need to use, go ahead and use it. Right elbow reaches up and around. And I'll reach back with my left arm. Parivrtta. Gently release. Doing whatever you want with that left leg, reaching it to sky, opening the hip. And look over under your right arm, see if you can see your toes. Maybe come up Pranayama if that's interesting. Allowing the hand to go across the body. Breathing here. Exhale, take it back around. Moving through. And this time, instead of taking puppy pose, let's step that right foot up next to your thumb. Bring the left knee down, draw back to Hanumanasana, and let those hamstrings open for a moment. Come on up to your fingertips and maybe allow yourself to glide that right heel forward. Walk your hands back, finding Hanumanasana. You can use a strap or a block or a blanket or something underneath the leg. Rolling that left inner thigh to sky. Breathing here. Good. So that left arm up and around, and maybe grab your left arm and square your chest. Then as you exhale, and bring your hands underneath your shoulder, turn the palms out like jazz hands, right? And I'm gonna take my left elbow and I'm gonna scooch it, right? Inside the aces on the outside of the belly button, and I'm gonna look up towards the top of the mat. Just bring my face to the floor. Pranayama. And bring that left shin down, left arm underneath the shoulder. You need to pivot a little bit. And reach that right arm up and around. Grab your strap if you need it. And bring that arm overhead. Breathing here, use the top of your left foot on the floor. Then as I exhale, I'm going to step that right foot up and a nice simple twist. Toe lock and open up to Vrschikasana. Move through your vinyasa. Exhale, Visvamitra, downward facing dog. Take your time, step that left foot up next to your thumb. Let the right knee come down, reaching the toes away. Hanumanasana. Hands underneath the shoulders. A little bit of a twist, belly button's over the spine. Letting the breath be easy. You can stay here. You don't need to go any further. It might be enough for your hamstrings to open. If you like, glide that left heel forward. Inviting a Hanumanasana. Walking your hands back, right? Now as the heel and the right foot come to the floor, see if you can energetically draw them towards each other, finding your lift in the parallel floor. If you like to use a blanket or a block or something underneath the leg, go ahead and do it. Each side's different, so be nice to yourself. All right. I'm going to reach that right arm up and around. Maybe touch the right leg, and then I'm going to take my hands into jazz hands. I'm going to bring that right elbow right inside the aces. Bring the side of my face to the floor and let the legs reach up. Right shin comes down. I'm going to turn it towards the back of the room, back of the mat. Right hand under the shoulder. Then I'm going to bend the left leg, find my grip. Again, I need a strap. You might not need one. Let the elbow come up toward your face. Breathing here. Exhale, gently release. I'm going to step that left foot up. Find my toe lock. And Vrschikasana. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, Hanumanasana. Downward facing dog. Allow yourself to breathe nice and easy. Just gonna check the time. 35, okay. All right, with your next inhale, belly to spine, shoulders over the wrist. Find a nice high plank pose. So you're gonna push them around and then regular plank. Isometrically, wrists and toes, ball of the foot, draw towards each other. Lift your right leg, bounce a ball on that right foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing here. As you exhale, step that foot up and find your low lunge. Reaching those arms to sky, draw the ribs back. Reach back if you like to use a strap, go ahead and grab one. Breathing here, nice deep inhale here. As I exhale, I'm going to take the hands to the thigh and breathe into the back of the body. I might come on to the, just above the kneecap. I'm going to take the strap in my hand. I'm going to bend the back leg. Carefully place the strap around the foot. And then breathing here. Bring that left arm up and around and reach back with the right. Vrschikasana, kapotasana, different variation. Gently release. Taking that strap off the foot. I don't like that one. Moving through your vinyasa is super challenging for me. Breathing here. Exhale, Hanumanasana, downward facing dog. Step that left foot up next to the thumb. Find my low lunge. And that might be enough. Breathing into the back of the body. Actually, we're going to come on out, find your high plank pose. Sorry about that. Push stone around, hands and feet towards each other. Reach that left leg to sky, bounce that ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step that foot up and let the right knee come down. Reach those toes away. Grab your strap if you like to use it. Okay, make sure you're above the kneecap on that right leg. I'm going to bend the right knee and reach back. And I like to heel toe my left foot out a little bit because I'm more externally rotated. Oh, the stretch feels so good on the front of that right leg. Breathing here. Exhale. I'm going to come on out. Nice and gentle. Reaching that strap out. And moving through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra Dog. Exhale, Hanumanasana, downward facing dog. As I exhale, I'm going to let my elbows hover off the floor, taking a dolphin variation, reaching the chest towards the thighs, and then let those elbows come down. I'm going to bring the knees down and child's pose. Walk your hands over to the right, pull with the left arm. Let your left middle finger reach towards the kitty corner of the mat and just let your head turn to the right and let your ear rest. Arms off the floor. Then left hand to the middle of the mat, right hand stacks on top. Let your right middle finger reach towards the left corner of the mat. Stack your ear. Lots of space here. You're feeling the stretch in serratus anterior. And then forehead down. You're going to walk your hand a little bit more over to the left. Pull with that right arm. Then right hand to the middle of the mat and left hand stacks on top. Good, okay, from here let your forearms come down. Elbows underneath the shoulders. Wrist out from the elbows. If the thumbs need to come together, go ahead and allow that. Come onto the forearms. Reach that right leg to sky. Come onto the tippy toe of that left foot. And just allow yourself to pick up. Pincha Mayurasana. And then Vrschikasana. So keep the legs straight as long as possible. When you need to bend them, go ahead. Then you're going to point and flex the feet as you bring your chest towards your thumbs. Good, nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, hinge at the hips. Maybe Balabakasana. And then bring those shins down. Setting up for ustrasana, but let's do that Gomukhasana variation. Right, left arm's reaching up and over, bring here. Good, reach the left arm to sky. See if you can bring your right hand to your right heel. Draw the heel towards the outer hip. And maybe find that mermaid variation. Gently release. Bringing it down. Moving through vinyasa, heel toe the feet back. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Visvamitra, downward facing dog. Let the elbows hover, finding a dolphin variation. Keep the chest moving towards your thighs, and then let those elbows come down. Reaching that left leg to sky, coming onto the tippy toe of your right foot if that's available. Root your eyes. Lifting up. Vrschikasana. Bringing those toes overhead. Balabakasana, hinging. Try to keep the heels close in. Oh, it's hard. And then bring it down. Setting up for ustrasana with the Gomukhasana arms. Reaching up. Breathing here, keeping those hips right over the shoulders, shoulder blades to sky. I'm going to fly the arms, right? Right arm up, left arm down. Nice deep inhale. I'm going to keep this, and as I exhale, just going to bring the heel closer in. This is my harder side. So, elbow hooks in, and then square your chest to the sky. Breathing here, mermaid variation. Come on out. Not every day the camels and mermaids hang out together, so. All right, let's turn those left toes out and step that right foot up next to your thumb. Come on up, Parivrtta 1. Nice deep inhale here as you exhale. Virabhadrasana 2. With part of Virabhadrasana, root to the left foot, straighten the right leg. And then reach it out, Utthita Trikonasana, one of my favorite combinations. Left arm overhead. As I exhale, I'm going to bring that left hand down, pivot that left heel to sky, and either Ardha Hanumanasana or Hanumanasana. I use a blanket. I'm going to roll it up like a cannoli again because I need that little extra. I need that little extra bit of goodness in there. Got it, breathing here. Allow yourself to breathe. Maybe reach the arms to sky. And then as I exhale, I'm going to come forward. I'm going to try and roll my left inner thigh to sky a little bit more, maybe tuck those toes and realign myself. And I might even fold my blanket up a little bit higher. And then bring the left knee down. Come on up to your fingertips, see if you can bend your left knee. Good, exhale, plant the palms. Move your blanket out of the way and reach it back. Step the left foot up, right toes turn out, Virabhadrasana 1. Exhale, open up, Virabhadrasana 2. The part of Virabhadrasana, Utthita Trikonasana. Allow that right hand down. You're going to pivot that right heel. You can take Ardha Hanumanasana, or if you like, Hanumanasana. Just gliding out, finding your variation. Sitting up to start. Reach the arms to sky, and then as I exhale, I'm going to come on down. Notice where you are in space, right? Are you leaning over to the left? Can you make it more even? Keep drawing that leg bone into the socket. Right. You want your sacrum square towards the sky if you can do that. Maybe come on in. I might roll this up one so that it's giving me a little bit more lift. You can use a block if you want. And then I'm going to bend the right knee. Oh my God, I don't want to do that. And maybe flex the foot. And as I exhale, I'm going to reach that back. And then reach it out. I was going to try that variation where you end up reaching for the back foot, but I don't think my right knee wants to do that. Breathing here. Maybe find some spinal rolls. Allow yourself to let the forearms hover in that dolphin variation, keeping the elbows in, bring the elbows down. And I'm going to reach the right leg to sky, come onto the tippy toe of that left foot if I can, and root to rise. Good, breathing here, nice deep inhale here. This time as I exhale, I'm going to let the legs split a little bit, hinge down, and step that right foot up into Virabhadrasana 1. Open up, Virabhadrasana 2. Viparita Virabhadrasana, Utthita Trikonasana, maybe bind it up, Baddha Trikonasana. Breathing here. Good, then as I exhale, I'm going to pivot that back heel. And I'm going to keep my right hand underneath, right shoulder underneath the knee. Grab my calf. Might keep my left toes on the floor. I'm going to reach that hip out to the side. And as I exhale, I'm going to let the head go underneath. I might stay there. I might get the idea of bringing my right arm to the floor. Unwind. Visvamitrasana. Breathing here. Exhale, bring the hand down, bring the foot down, and move it through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, Hanumanasana, downward facing dog. Let the forearms hover, bring the forearms down. Lifting the right leg. Root to rise. Maybe splitting the legs. As I exhale, right foot comes down, push into the hands and step that left foot up into Virabhadrasana. 1. Exhale, Virabhadrasana. 2. Inhale, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, Baddha Trikonasana. Inhale here as you exhale, I'm going to bend that left leg. Let go of the bind, grab my calf, and reach that left foot out to the side. And then I'm going to let my head come underneath. I'll plant the palm. Unwind. And set it up for Vrschikasana. Visvamitrasana. Exhale. Through your vinyasa. Inhale, cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. All right. Let's do that one more time. Dolphin variation, strengthening the shoulders and let your forearms come down. Going to reach that left leg to the sky. Pigeon. Splitting the legs, right leg forward, left leg back. Splitting the legs, left leg forward, right leg back. Hinging down. Push into your palms, set your hands up. Virabhadrasana 1. Inhaling. Exhaling, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhaling, Viparita Virabhadrasana. Exhaling, Baddha Trikonasana. Inhaling here as I exhale. I'm going to reach that right hip out to the side. And stick my head underneath. Right arm reaches out to the side a little bit. I'm going to unwind. Keep my shoulder underneath the knee. Visvamitrasana. This time maybe float the left arm. Exhale. through your vinyasa. Inhale, Cobra up dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Elbows hover, chest to thighs, elbows come down. Left leg's gonna lift. Coming on up. Breathing here. Right leg forward, left leg back. Nope. Sorry, left leg forward, right leg back. Oh no, sorry, first way. Hinging at the hips, coming on down. Push into your hands and step that left foot up into Virabhadrasana 1. Open up Virabhadrasana 2. Viparita Virabhadrasana. Baddha Trikonasana. Breathing here. Rebend into that left leg. Stick your hip out to the side. And grab your calf. Let your head go underneath. And then bring that hand behind you. As you unwind, just allow that left leg to float. Maybe extend the heel, keeping your right foot down. And maybe float the arm. Exhale, unwind through your vinyasa. All right, nice deep inhale here. As you exhale, you're gonna lift the heels, set your gaze. I'm gonna jump it through to either Navasana or Urdhva Paschimottanasana, up to you. We'll bring the feet through. And then I'm gonna reach the left leg forward and keep a hold of that right leg. See where we are in time. 57, okay. It's gonna be a little shorter today because I have to be somewhere. All right, I'm gonna reach that right knee out to the side. Take my letter C, connect it to my calf, and bring that shoulder underneath. Now, some people go straight back. If you're more internally rotated, more externally rotated, you go out to the side. It's all fine. Breathing here. Ekapada sirsasana. Maybe stay there. Maybe bring the left foot to the floor. Maybe see if you can get your shoulder underneath. Reaching that leg out to the side. And see if you can hook it around. Might work better on the other side. Breathing here. I'm gonna let my elbows come underneath the shoulders again. Or my shoulders underneath the knees again. And I'm gonna take like a wide arm Titibasana, right? So hands come out a little bit wider. And reach those legs out to the side. And then bring your feet back. Shooting it back, maybe moving through a vinyasa. A little awkward where my mats meet. Take your time in your back bend. All right, lift the heels, exhale, bend the knees, jump it through. Keep that left knee in, reach the right leg long. Take my letter C, connect it to my calf. I'm gonna reach that leg back and around. flexing the foot. And we'll try it from the floor after, which is usually easier. I'm gonna let the woo. All right, gently unwind. Finding that wide arm titibhasana. And then moving through your vinyasa, however you want to get there. All right. Inhale here. This time we're going to jump it through and we're going to come to laying down. I'm going to reach the left leg long and fold the right knee. And I'm going to keep that right leg in my hand and just roll down. Now it's easier from the floor to get both legs behind your head. So that's what we're going to do. Letter C, connect it to my calf. I want to try and get not only my elbow to the floor, but try and get the shin more towards my shoulder blades, right? I'm going to keep my chin lifted here. And as I exhale, I'm going to bend the left knee, draw that knee back, and just see if I can get that shoulder underneath. Cross your ankles. Ooh. Let's see if I can reach here. Unwind. Reach those legs to the sky. Nice deep inhale here. Come on up. As I exhale, I'm going to take it back down. Oh dear. All right, I'm gonna do one more. Sitting up, I'm gonna grab my left leg, roll it down. That leg towards the sky. Back out. Funny, years ago, Yoganidrasana used to be easier with my left leg in first, and now it's easier with my right these days. Okay, breathing here. Line up into your bridge pose. Push your feet into the floor. Keep the chin lifted. You can interlace your hands underneath. Exhale, gently unwind. Hands down, elbows up. Urdhva dhanurasana. Go easy. I mean, we've done some back bends, but we also spent the last few minutes doing a lot of forward folds. Coming on out. Maybe taking another Urdhva dhanurasana. Reaching that right leg to sky. Bring it back down. And reaching that left leg to sky. And if you want one more big back bend, feel free to take it. Letting the knees come forward, maybe walking your hands back, and Viparita dandasana. Coming on down. You can always take that to Urdhva dhanurasana and stand up. Drop the knees off to the right, and drop the knees off to the left. Windshield wipering. Gomukhasana legs, nice and easy. Switch it up. And then curtsy cross, right knee over left. Bring your hips to the right, knees to the left. Any twist that you, or any other twist that you like. Towards the end of class, you can keep it nice and, or towards the end of practice, you can keep it nice and easy. Back through center. Curtsy cross, left knee over right, hips left, knees right. Or anything else, looking at your left fingertips. Going back through center. Set yourself up for your final relaxation, and we're just going to do pranayama. Is going to be nice and sweet and simple. find that relaxation. Nice deep inhale and exhale. Your next inhale, just fill the belly. Pause. Fill the ribs. Pause. Fill the chest. Pause. Exhale like a wave. Pause. Release, inhaling and exhaling. Take a preparatory breath. Inhale belly, pause. Inhale ribs, pause. All the way up to the chest and pause. Exhale like a wave. Hold the breath out. Gently release. Recovery breath, 2 of them. Take a preparatory breath. And this time you're going to inhale like a wave, belly, ribs, chest, hold at the top. Exhale just the chest. Pause. Empty the ribs. Pause. Empty the belly. Hold the breath out. Release. Couple recovery breaths. Preparatory breath. And inhale like a wave, hold at the top. Exhale just the chest. Empty the ribs. Empty the belly. Hold the breath out. Gently release. Couple recovery breaths. Just let yourself drift. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, begin to bring some awareness back to the breath. Taking a nice deep inhale in, exhale through the mouth. Start to move the fingers and toes, doing some wrist and ankle circles. Reaching arms overhead, exhale, knees to chest. And taking your time to make your way up to a nice, comfortable seated position. Sitting up nice and tall. Maybe sitting on your blanket. A little short for me today. I apologize for that, but sometimes that's just the way it is. Taking a nice deep inhale in. Exhale. Maybe allowing yourself some time for some seated meditation if you have it. Hopefully feeling a little bit more mellow and relaxed after all of that movement. Coming in with Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, peace, peace, and perfect peace. Taking a nice deep inhale in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Against heart center, heart to head, head to heart. Namaste, Yogins. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe and come back again. I post about weekly, right? Unless there's some sort of issue. Okay. Thanks, Yogins. Bye.